You have to be careful there. There wasn't a stalemate, by the way.
I was going to say, don't stalemate. That would throw me into a panic attack.
Stalemate would have been nasty. But if we go back, I think Queen E6 was the defense in this one.
Queen E6 instead of Queen takes A4?
Yes. I think Queen E6 might have been the only move.
Backing up here, right here. Queen E6 was the move.
I think so.
Maybe.
But I'm a little scared, frankly, because the rooks are going to dominate. But at least you can put your queen on the back row, is what I was looking for. But I don't see anything else to try to save him because Rook G7 is such a
maybe
threat.
Queen A6 is the idea, just in the sense
same
that
point.
If the rooks try to go around, you get back to C8.
Well, that's what the same thing with Queen E6. They're both the same move.
Right, yeah.
You're just trying to get your queen back. But I doubt. I mean, I would love to have rooks doubled on the 7th with your queen suffering. So that's
All right. Well, either way, we see Nodirbek get his first bullet win. So there you go. Right. That's a game that's probably worth about $60 or something. So there you go. A little bit of spending cash.
I'm sorry. I suddenly got distracted because that position became so study-like. And as a puzzle creator, I love to. I don't play chess now at all in tournament play. So get my Jones on by creating puzzles. And I've been showing a lot of that stuff on Twitch. And so when I see an interesting position, I think, oh, maybe that should be a puzzle. But that one looked like a study I've seen before. Something with the rooks dominating the queen and figuring out the queen is always trying to draw. And that one looked fascinating. So I might have to go back and visit
Are
that
some
game.
of your favorite puzzles the ones that have that kind of geometry theme, right? Where you really, really appreciate the 64 square chessboard. I mean, those are some of my favorite ones. Like you said, it's awkward. It's just where you really realize the geometry of the board.
Yes, I like those. I tell you what I really like. I love knights. So I've created quite a few puzzles with knights. As we see here, Wesley's hitting the G6 pawn, which is indefensible. He's played G5. And
oh man, F3
this
even. I thought maybe F3 first and you try for a minute. No, D4 was hanging. Never mind. Yep.
All right. Well, this is a pawn up for white, but it's not easy because of that extremely active king. It's going to be very hard for him to make any serious. Didn't he have? No, it would have been close. But I feel like this is the kind of position where you could lose very easily. Oh, no rook F2 because of knight D3. That's important. Nice sneaky little move there.
But both sides could blunder into. Oh, here he goes. He finds knight D3 and F4. Oh, I thought he would play F4.
Well, the rook is coming. The king is coming back anyway, and he's going to take the pawn on D5. And now after knight back, F4 looks killing.
Yeah. And this king even has a nice little safe home on F5, shielded from checks.
I would say next level bit of improvement for the youngster is endgame technique.
Yeah, he did
get it in his fingertips.
How many rook and knight endgames did we have today?
Rook and minor, yeah.
At least 5, right?
Yeah, and that's where Wesley made his money.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've got to be able to play technical positions fluidly, quickly, easily. What was that? Isn't it white to just? I mean, this looks devastating. Your position, he's just dancing around with his knight, but it's not gonna matter. Why isn't Wesley's
G6?
I thought Wesley's king. Look, he's now frozen the king, and a move looks like King E4 was not possible because of knight C5 check.
Yeah.
And Wesley is afraid to play G6. That's quite surprising, actually. Here comes the king, and now this is the moment. Check, and he just can't get the move. I don't believe this.
It's torture. I think Wesley's also playing the match clock here. He's not in any hurry. This game could last another 2 minutes as far as he's concerned.
And his knight seemed better placed on F3, by the way, but it looks good on D3 as well.
Yeah.
But his knight seemed somewhat better placed on F3, so he could play F5 with no worries. And here, he's just having trouble figuring out how to make progress. So he'd figured on the king side. So he figured, let me just take the pawn on the queen side. And that's that.
A lot of time just came off the clock in that game. But we still got about 4,000 of you on YouTube, 8,000 on Twitch. Don't go anywhere. We got interviews after this. We will award our Guess the Move winners as well. So Stick around. We'll talk to the players about how the match went and get their thoughts. Look at this. Nice little finish. Here comes knight g6, and it's over again. No way to stop the queen.
8 minutes and 25 seconds left for the youngster to just lay down. He's like, those minutes couldn't pass fast enough. Like, could we just get out of here?
Yep.
I had enough of fighting this monster. It's just been too much. It's been overwhelming. I mean, a 9-point spread.